Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that's got everyone talking: the IRS just dropped some major information about those long-awaited stimulus payments, and if you're a Social Security beneficiary, you'll want to hear this. Before we dive into these game-changing details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on crucial updates about your benefits and payments. Today, we're covering the latest announcement from the IRS regarding the new $2,900 monthly stimulus payments specifically targeted at Social Security beneficiaries. You might be wondering, is this really happening? And when will I get my payment? Don't worry, we're going to break down everything you need to know, including those all-important mailing dates that the IRS just revealed. Let's start with the biggest question on everyone's mind: why is this happening now? Well, the government has recognized the increasing financial pressure on Social Security beneficiaries, especially with inflation affecting everything from grocery prices to medical costs. This new stimulus payment is designed to provide much-needed relief to millions of Americans who rely on Social Security benefits as their primary source of income. But here's what makes this particular stimulus payment different from previous ones: it's not a one-time deal. The government has structured this as a monthly payment program, which means eligible beneficiaries could receive $2,900 every month. This is unprecedented in terms of stimulus payments, and it's crucial to understand exactly how it works. Now, let's talk about eligibility. Who exactly qualifies for these payments? The primary requirement is that you must be a current Social Security beneficiary. This includes recipients of retirement benefits, disability benefits, SSDI, and supplemental security income, SSI. But there's more to it than just receiving Social Security benefits. Your current monthly benefit amount and overall income will play a role in determining your eligibility for the full $2,900 payment. One of the most crucial pieces of information the IRS just released concerns the mailing dates. The agency has developed a systematic approach to ensure smooth distribution of these payments. Unlike previous stimulus payments where everyone received them around the same time, the IRS is implementing a staggered release schedule based on the last 4 digits of beneficiaries' Social Security numbers. You might be asking yourself, how will I know when my payment is coming? This is where the new mailing schedule becomes important. The IRS has divided the distribution into 4 waves, with payments being sent out weekly. The first wave begins with Social Security numbers ending in 02499. The second wave covers 2500-4999. The third wave includes 5000-7499, and the final wave covers 7500-9999. But here's something you need to pay attention to. The IRS is strongly encouraging beneficiaries to sign up for direct deposit if they haven't already. Why? Because direct deposit recipients will receive their payments significantly faster than those waiting for paper checks. If you're wondering how to set up direct deposit, don't worry, we'll cover that in just a moment. The verification process for these payments is another crucial aspect you need to understand. The IRS has implemented new security measures to prevent fraud and ensure that payments reach the intended recipients. This means you might need to verify your identity through the IRS portal before receiving your first payment. Don't let this worry you, it's a straightforward process designed to protect your benefits. Let's talk about the timing of these payments in more detail. The first wave of payments is scheduled to begin rolling out next month, with subsequent waves following weekly. However, there's an important caveat: if you receive your regular Social Security benefits by paper check, your stimulus payment will be processed in the same way, which could add several days to your wait time. Now, you might be wondering about the duration of this program. The current legislation authorizes these monthly payments for an initial period of 6 months, with the possibility of extension based on economic conditions and congressional approval. This means you could potentially receive up to $17,400 in total stimulus payments over the initial 6-month period. But here's something crucial that many people overlook: these payments are tax-free. Yes, you read that correctly, the $2,900 monthly stimulus payment will not be counted as taxable income. This is a significant benefit that ensures you'll receive the full amount without having to worry about setting aside money for taxes. The impact of these payments on other benefits is another important consideration. Many beneficiaries have asked whether receiving these stimulus payments will affect their eligibility for other assistance programs like SNAP benefits or Medicare. The good news is that these stimulus payments will not count as income for determining eligibility for any federal benefit programs. Let's address another common question: what if I don't receive my payment when expected? The IRS has set up a dedicated hotline for stimulus payment inquiries and has expanded its customer service team to handle the anticipated volume of calls. They've also created an online portal where you can track your payment status, similar to the Get My Payment tool used for previous stimulus payments. For those who prefer digital payments, the IRS has partnered with several financial institutions to offer digital wallet options. This means you could potentially receive your payment even faster through services like PayPal or Cash App. However, you'll need to ensure your account information is properly linked through the IRS portal. The application process for these payments is largely automatic for most Social Security beneficiaries. However, there are some cases where you might need to take action. For example, if you've recently moved or changed banks, you'll need to update your information with the Social Security Administration to ensure your payment reaches you. Security is a major concern with any government payment program, and the IRS has implemented several new measures to protect beneficiaries. They've warned about potential scams and emphasized that they will never call, email, or text asking for personal information related to these payments. If you receive any such communications, they're likely fraudulent. For those wondering about retroactive payments, here's some important information: if you're eligible but don't receive your payment in the initial wave, you won't lose out. The IRS has confirmed that eligible beneficiaries will receive any missed payments as part of their first payment, ensuring no one misses out on their full entitled amount. The economic impact of these payments is expected to be significant, with millions of Social Security beneficiaries receiving an additional $2,900 monthly. The program is projected to inject billions of dollars into the economy. This could have positive ripple effects on local businesses and communities across the country. But what about future increases? The legislation includes a provision for potential adjustments based on inflation rates. This means the monthly payment amount could potentially increase if living costs continue to rise, ensuring the stimulus maintains its purchasing power over time. For those with dependents, there's additional good news. The payment structure includes supplemental amounts for qualified dependents, though these details are still being finalized. The IRS has promised to release more information about dependent payments in the coming weeks. One aspect that's particularly important for many beneficiaries is the interaction between these stimulus payments and Medicare premiums. The good news is that these payments won't affect your Medicare premiums or coverage in any way. They're completely separate from your regular Social Security benefits and Medicare arrangements. The payment schedule also takes into account special circumstances. For instance, if you're a representative payee for a Social Security beneficiary, you'll receive specific instructions about how the stimulus payments will be handled. The IRS has created detailed guidelines to ensure these situations are handled appropriately. Documentation requirements are minimal for most beneficiaries since the IRS and Social Security Administration will use existing information to process payments. However, it's a good idea to keep records of any payments received, just as you would with regular Social Security benefits. The international aspect of these payments is also worth noting. If you're a Social Security beneficiary living abroad, you'll still be eligible for these stimulus payments, though there might be additional verification requirements and slightly different distribution timelines. As we wrap up this detailed overview of the new stimulus payment program, remember that staying informed is crucial. The IRS and Social Security Administration will continue to release updates and additional details about the program. That's why it's so important to stay connected with reliable sources of information. Finally, let's talk about what you should do right now. First, make sure your contact information and banking details are up to date with the Social Security Administration. Second, keep an eye on your mail or email for any communications from the IRS about these payments. And third, be patient while the first wave of payments will begin soon. It may take several weeks for all eligible beneficiaries to receive their payments. Remember, if you found this information helpful, please hit that subscribe button and share this video with anyone who might benefit from this important update. We'll continue to provide the latest information about these stimulus payments and other crucial updates affecting Social Security beneficiaries. Stay tuned for more detailed breakdowns of specific aspects of this program in our upcoming videos. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the new $2,900 monthly stimulus payments for Social Security beneficiaries. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you in our next video.